afternoon on the Empty Skull Ranch. Here we are with the CF Moto C-Force 600. I like this little guy. We just purchased this when we were up north over the summer, and we went up there with the side-by-side, and my wife fell in love with this guy, and it's actually her machine. So it's she's 5 foot tall and I'm 6'4", and it's funny how this machine can accommodate riders of all sizes. As you see, I can get up onto it and fit comfortably. And if you take a look inside right here, we have all these little creature comforts. We got the little 12-volt socket right there, so you can plug in a 12-volt device. And we got 2 USB ports too, so you can plug your phone in, charge it as you're out on the trails and whatnot. And you can also lock out the gearbox right here for an anti-theft type of feature. But the biggest thing that kind of gets me on these is they come standard, every one of them, across the board, with a winch. Now, what's the most necessary accessory that a rider would need out in the woods, especially going alone, is a winch. That's often an added expense, but these ones all come with one. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's got these handy dandy kind of luggage racks right here where you can put stuff on and all that jazz, front and back, just like any other ATV would have. But overall, the quality, fit, and feel of this machine seemed to be pretty darn nice for the price anyway. It costs a fraction of what some of the other machines out there are going for, and it's a pretty solid built machine. So, enough with the jibber jabber. Let's take her for a little rip through the woods and see how she does out on the trails. A little bit of an obstacle right here, but she seems to be handling pretty well. Let's see, where to go from here? Let's go through these trees. Nimble little machine, gets around everything. Off this little trench right here. A little bit of a root cluster right there, but nothing too major. no obstacle right there, but here we go. So here we are back at the house. This little guy did pretty good out there in the woods. We kind of went off the beaten path towards the end of it and tried to find a new trail out there, and figured I'd give it a little bit of a test to see how it did over some unconquered obstacles and any other little hiccups that came up along the way, and kept right up with it. A couple of root balls that got it a little hung up, but put it into four-wheel drive kind of 2/3 of the way through that, so a lot of that video was shot just in two-wheel drive and did pretty good. So in conclusion, I think I'd like to say I am very happy with this little guy. It's nimble, it's quick, does what you want it to do. It's not overbearing, it's not clunky. It goes around trees pretty well, and even has a lot of these little compartments here, like this guy right here. If you bring in some various knickknacks with you, it seals them in securely in the back. So, as well as this little guy right here, if you want to put something in there, and it's a watertight seal. So, definitely a good little machine, and we will see you next time on the Empty Skull Ranch.